Well guys, here we are at the last few hours right before LS Fest, and we're putting the blower on our car. This one started. And it's coming along very, very nicely. So with this LSA Supercharger right here, this is the blower that comes on the CTSVs as well as the ZL1 supercharged. 556 horsepower car from the factory. But this is a modified one that makes a lot more boost. We're hoping to bolt on about 200, 250 horsepower, maybe even as much as 300 depending on how much boost that this thing makes. Just got back from ripping this thing. It is still plenty hot from just taking some laps around the track on our first drive on this thing. But we're doing everything we can to get this guy a lot more power in order to be competitive. Well, we've been saving up for this for a while, trying to get all the parts going in the right direction. So check this out real quick. We need to get boost reference off our regulator. Now we can't just go in on this side because this doesn't have boost. But we do need to go in on this side. So we're gonna tee off and have our boost reference regulator referencing the positive side pressure. Now we've got to be able to run our fuel line. Liza's got this all nice and tidied up. This Deechworks fuel rail looks absolutely sick on there. We got a really beefy fuel system from Holley. We got some pretty good size injectors. We got our heat exchanger that has to go in. We got to mount that guy. We got to wire that up. We got a power ran right here, and we got to run our ground. That'll be pretty nice, quick and easy. We're not going to be able to get our intercooler pump tonight because we haven't finished welding the tank. However, if we can fire this thing up, get a calibration in here for the injectors, be ready to rip tomorrow.
One thing good about the tank is we can plumb the car for where it's easier to plumb the car. We're building the tank so we can put it on either side for the ports. That kind of makes life a little easier.
We just discovered we have a couple more things that we might have to do. That is a, we might be able to pull that harness, but we also might have an extension for the throttle body as well. So we got that. We got to run vacuum to right here. So instead of having it at the back of the intake manifold where we just pulled it off, we're going to extend that over there. We have to run a different cold air, but that's no big deal whatsoever.
Yeah. No hood light.
Oh, done.
Oh look, it actually lines up.
Well, we got this car, it was wrecked. It actually was pushed in a little bit when we put the hood on it. We could kind of see that all the bracketry was a little bit wonky and pushed over, and Lav's been hitting it with a hammer and kind of jolting it, and
Yanking on it.
all of a sudden it kind of worked. Now, we didn't want to get a hood. This is not something that I wanted to do at all. Unfortunately, the rules say that you have to have a hood, so somehow, miraculously, we had somebody go and get a hood today and saved us in the nick of time. It is, I think, 11 o'clock, and we're supposed to leave tomorrow morning. Probably 12 hours since you guys have seen everything. We'll kind of get you up to speed on that. So this is the very technical fitment of how to get the hood pins in there.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that's the spot right there.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're not made long enough.
We're Gucci. I'm so tired, so I need to play.
We got our heat exchanger mounted. We got a dash 10 going all the way to the back. It is absolutely marvelous. Laz redid the fuel system there. Got our new cold air set up. One put a little bracket on there. That guy is nice and tight. We had to do all of our rewiring of the map sensor, our IAT. All the wiring is nice and beautiful and pretty. So Dave's finishing up a couple things right here. And I was being a little bit of a princess about the handbrake location. I wanted it a little closer after test driving it, so got all that tweaked, but the cage looks great. Everything is freaking awesome. And look at this tank right here. The cooling system for the blower is all gonna be contained right in here. We have this little bit of wiring to do, and then we're totally, completely done. I've put a couple holes right in through there so we can draw air coming through right there. Still trying to make that a little bit better. Have our partition, it's active. This is gonna block anything in case there's any rupture or anything, but we're trying to be safe, but also trying to really, really, really be efficient.
We didn't realize we want to get a fake carbon fiber hood here, even though it was advertised as a...
We had heard it was carbon fiber, and well, it's glass fiber.
Yeah.
Fiber.
4-hour drive, got us a hood last day. It's a small miracle, really.
Actually, what time did we look up hoods? It was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Maybe last chance effort.
And like right as I gave up, I was like, you guys like reminded me to look one more time, and I found one.
You are tired. You're just about slurring right now.
I am slurring a lot, actually. Delirious as
hell. Say judicial system.
No, I'm not gonna even try that. I'm not gonna even do that.
Judicial system. A little bit more fitment and get this thing fired up. I rode a base tune for it a little while ago. It's been a wild, crazy day. Tuned three cars, I think. I don't know. Trying to make all the last minute stuff work. Oh, what a day. We got to prime the pump, and this will actually be our first fire up here, so let's listen to it, man. I'm so excited.
Oh. Making fuel pressure. Guy stuck around, a real MPV right there. Did the tank, welded it all up. This man has been looking for 20 minutes for a supposed 2 belts that he acquired somewhere.
There was never any belts.
There's no belts anywhere. I mean, it just...
There wasn't any belts.
It's too late for everybody.
It's too late.
Never belts.
You know it's... Let me see here. Yeah, that's why. It's 148. As the time wizard continues
Alright, well, I'm just gonna hear it.
to look for his supposed belt that may be in someone's shoulder.
I'm glad we found it.
Oh my god, look how wide this thing is. the bad kitty in town. Yeah. Oh, I popped it off. Lifted it up. There you go.
Just little things.
That's already off to a good start. That was like, it was a little lean, so it made 485, but it already made 576 torque. Oh yeah.
Make a little blower noise there too.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm like really half drunk tired. Dude, it's making like 15 pounds.
485,
yes.
576.
15 pounds. Oh, we're gonna be great.
You said originally he's gonna say 640, right? No, wait. What'd you say? I think she'll make like 650.
50, David?
Oh, 660.
Oh!
665.
665. So do I want to be optimistic or pessimistic?
Cut a dollar. Cut a dollar.
676. Oh, up there.
Dang.
All right, you better spin this thing to the moon. I've never seen that excited. Damn. Damn.
That was awesome. Okay, I had something goofed up in my head. And I know what to do. Man, that's awesome. All right, it's on the way. It's on the way. 582 torque. I mean, I don't know how much more it's gonna make, but that's pretty freaking good. That's actually, gosh, man, dude, it's making like 16 pounds, man. Maybe 17 pounds.
What gear is that in?
That's fourth. It'll probably dyno higher in fifth. Like fifth gear is a 1-to-1 actually.
Is it 1-to-1 on?
Yeah, that's only 100 mile an hour here. Super happy with the radiator in the back and all of the help that we got from Holly, Earls. Our intake air temperatures during that dyno pull are like 100 degrees. It is awesome. Yeah, intake air temperature goes from 95 to 100 degrees during the pull at 16 pounds boost. Freaking sick, dude. I could probably throw more timing at it. I'm definitely gonna keep working it, but just want to get the air fuel under control. But it is, gosh, this is impressive so far.
The breeze.
We just bolted on like almost 300 horsepower just like that. And the torque is just, that should be over 600 pounds. It's so hard to see in here now.
He's a little bit sleep deprived and starting to be goofy. All right, it's been a marathon getting it together, but it's always fun. Again, I win.
No, not good, but still.
So that's on a 1-to-1 ratio, 681, 627. It's gonna be a tire fryer.
Yeah. I'm like in awe right now.
It's such a great blower, man. 630 pound-feet of torque almost, 680 horse. Oh my god. Total beast. Insane. Total beast. Pays off to be optimistic.
Well, the day of LS Fest has arrived and we're a couple hours late. But dude, I'm so pumped. You got home probably like 4:30 in the morning or something like that, dude. It was a long day, but I cannot be happier with the overall result of this thing. We have to rip it once, make sure everything is totally good with it. It's like the difference from doing a burnout in 2nd gear to 4th gear. So we now have double the power of what we had. Let's do it. Yeah, man, this is gonna be so awesome.
You gotta be more than double the torque.
Yeah.
So this car was the prototype project for LOJ's LS swap kit. This car sat for like a year, so it's pretty neat to see it revive. Made him pucker a little bit, sliding towards the wall.
I think your tires are completely smoked. 2.5 laps, man.
Oh, they're done? Saw you sliding towards the wall a little bit.
Oh yeah. I definitely got crossed up doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. And he's like, hit it, hit it, hit it.
Alright, well, look good.
Yeah, man. It seems, it does what you need it to do. I just got to be able to push a little farther. More seat time. I think your tires are completely smoked.
2.5 laps, man.
Oh, they're done? Saw you sliding towards the wall a little bit.
Oh yeah, I definitely got crossed up doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. And he's like, hit it, hit it, hit it. And I was like doing the wrong thing, so. Yeah, we can't let that happen, but.
All right, well, look good.
Yeah, man. It seems, it does what it needed to do. I just got to be able to push a little farther. More seat time. Good.
All right, it's gonna be a little bumpy ride here. So we're in the truck right now towing. I wanted to say thank you to everybody that was involved with this build. I mean, just a few months ago, this thing was nothing but a shell and a roller. And now we've got a motor that makes 681 wheel horsepower. It is completely set up as best as we possibly can. I mean, this is truly set up like a pro drift car, and I could not be happier. It is an absolutely amazing blessing, and we're living it out. Without Race Quip, Holly, Showtime Speedway, all the guys in the shop, and so many more, this would not have been possible, and I'm so happy that we're surrounded by such an awesome team. Wanted to leave you guys with a little tech tip from Juan from what we had for tweaking the suspension that we did the day before this video was taken, but something that hopefully will help you guys understand a little bit more about drifting and the suspension setup and so on and so forth, because I'm learning as we go, and I'm going to continue to learn a lot more. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next episode. All right, so we got our BC coilovers, and you wanted to tighten them up. How do we know when we want to tighten them up there?
Like this, say like the track has like 45 degree or 35, you would want your shock to do its job to kind of rebound it and transfer the weight as best as possible. So like for me, it was more of like a feel thing. So like that's what you do test laps after test lap to make sure the car does what it's supposed to do. So like 2 clicks made it better, but if I had one more lap, I can think I could have gotten it dialed in. But testing is a big thing in drifting.
So you were pushing up the track a little bit is what you're saying. And
yeah, so it was basically like understeer. I want to harden the shock a little bit, and then it fixed that issue for me.
So similarly, if we had a sway bar, that would kind of do a similar type thing.
Yes.
So we can't run sway bars with where we're at right now, but what we're doing is we're tightening it up, so we're kind of balancing the weight differently, because you were saying we're planting, if we came in on a right turn, it's going to plant that right tire really, really, really hard.
And at the same time, we've also already set this whole car up to have more than 600 horsepower. We're running about half of that. So I'm like, the entire time I'm at it, I had to clutch a couple times. So I am fighting that as well.
Yeah. More power will fix everything. All right, well, good job, buddy.
There you go.
Good boy. Good, Jericho. Oh. What was that?
Here, I'm gonna stop it and do a slow-mo.
Alright, no, that's fine.